Good evening, everyone. Welcome back, folks. Today is Sunday, September 18th, 2022. We are your hosts, Samantha
and Chris,
back with a new episode of MMTV. Thank you all for joining us this evening. So to start off right with another song and video by Chris, then we head over to Emma, who will present the People of Monument.
My mind, it's what they told me. I think if they could have, they would have sold me to this fairy tale. I'm not so sure they didn't try. Stand up straight, listen up real good. I often wondered if I even could. A retrospective plan told me it was them and not me.
Today we're doing Seagull. Say hi, Seagull.
Hi, Seagull.
Hi, Seagull.
And this is Ava. She's gonna be my assistant. Cool.
Hello, Siegel. How are you today?
I'm good, Emma. How are you?
I'm good. So this is Siegel. He is academic support, and he really helped me during freshman year. And what he does is basically like eggs you on for your work. Be like, do this, do this, do this, and it works. So he's the guy if you want to be productive. And he's also the soccer coach. Tell me more about that.
Yeah, I coach soccer, the girls' JV soccer team. It's a great experience. It's my second year. We just started the season, but I'm just getting to know a bunch of the girls, and it's fun. Emma joined.
And yeah, did we just bomb our first game? Yes. Does that matter? No. He's hard at work, guys. We really should not be doing this. Oh no.
Thanks for coming by.
The PSATs are coming up, and they're coming up quick. This year, the PSATs are offered for juniors at Monument Mountain for Tuesday, October 25th at 8 a.m., and the cost for juniors is covered by the school district. But you must sign up if interested. The deadline is Wednesday, September 21st. Now, over to Gage with his segment, Recipe Reviews, and shortly after, we go to Fake It Till You Bake It with Ember and Remy.
Welcome back to Fake It Till You Bake It
with Remy and Ember,
and this week we baked brookies.
which are a mix of brownie and cookies.
This is the taste test. 10 out of 10. Real good.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
No.
10 out of 10. Hey, cutie. Fire.
We faked it.
And we baked it.
Come back next week for more.
College representatives are starting to come to Monument during lunch. A representative from Mount Holyoke College came this past Tuesday, and many more will be coming in the near future. There is a list on Naviance with all the representatives listed. On Naviance, you are able to sign up for these meetings. This is a great opportunity to learn more about potential colleges and ask any questions you may have. Next up, we dive into the world of missing people with Lexi. Then short after, we have Gabriel, who tells us about the Hoover Dam.
Hello, my name is Lexi, and this is Missing People, the segment where each week I'll report on a different person who has disappeared. This week we have Lynn Burdick. Lynn is a white female who at the time of her disappearance was 18 years old, 5 feet 4 inches tall, and weighed 114 pounds. Lynn had brown hair and green eyes. She also wore eyeglasses. The last time anyone was in contact with Lynn was on the night of her disappearance, April 17, 1982. That night, Lynn was working at the Barefoot Peddler County Store, a convenience store located in Florida, Massachusetts. This was her first night working alone. Lynn's friend Teresa, who usually worked with her, was busy that night. At 8 o'clock p.m., Sue Burdick, the owner of the store, and Lynn's cousin-in-law, along with Lynn's niece, Debbie Devine, called Lynn to check in on her. 10 minutes into the call, Debbie, who was a toddler at the time, heard the store's bell and Lynn saying that she needed to tend to a customer. She has never been heard from since. At 8:30 p.m., Lynn's father, Brian Burdick, called her at the store. When she didn't answer, he just assumed that she was working with a customer and that she would call back later, but she never did. At 8:40, a customer noticed that the store's door was wide open and that it was abandoned. To this day, the case is cold. All that is known is that Lynn is gone, along with her purse, $187 from the cash register, and her McCann Vocational High School jacket. Left behind were the larger bills hidden underneath the register, a half-drunken Coke, and the book that Lynn was reading, half open on the counter. On that same night, there was an attempted kidnapping in Williamstown, Massachusetts, approximately 40 minutes before Lynn was last heard from. This is the only lead the police have. However, the only piece of evidence that the police possibly have to connect the two cases is an eyewitness account. However, these have been proven unreliable throughout the years. Ever since Lynn disappeared, Lynn's family has never stopped looking for her. Lynn's parents both died not knowing what happened to their daughter. Debbie has never stopped looking. If anyone has any information regarding her disappearance, please reach out to the family or the state police. Her family deserves to know what happened. Thank you for your time.
The Spartones, Monument's amazing a cappella group, recently had their auditions. Good luck to everyone who applied. We cannot wait to hear the results. And next up, we have Apple with this week's speed drawing.
Last Friday, we had our first all-school assembly to kick off the Spartan football's first home game of the season. It was great to see everyone together. We truly have the best spirit at Monument. Now, Leo takes us over to his segment, Music Review, then shortly after, Ava with her 3-part series on Monument's therapy dogs.
It's music. Today we're going to break down 5 songs that I'm feeling right now. And yeah. First off, Age of Consent by New Order. There are some riffs in this world that can kill. Girl Afraid by The Smiths, all of Led Zeppelin 2, and this song. Let me... Yeah, great. Goated riff. Insane. Love it. Second song, very different vibe. This is the song Funky Stuff by Lizzie Mercier Desclos. I think that's pronounced. I don't know. I'm not French. I have no idea who this lady is. I cannot understand the gosh darn words she says on this thing, but I love it. It's so fun. This song is wild. Super dense production, super colorful production. It's so cool. It's so spacey sounding. It's like ocean. It's like hardcore ocean funk is what I'd call this song. Your normal like funk guitar stuff, you got some... Got some of those. I don't really know. Third song, sort of sleeper hit from the classic band Modest Mouse from before they were an alternative rock band when they were like a grungy garage rock kind of, not garage rock, but like not. And then you follow it into some cool power chord stuff. You got the good old swallowing, drumming me. Great. Love it. I love early Modest Mouse. I'm so going to that Leslie Divided West tour, dude. You have no idea. Fourth song, Strangers by Danger Mouse and Black Thought. This song, Strangers, comes on, and I didn't look at the track list beforehand. I just press the first song when I got into work and let it go. And so I didn't see the features on this song, and so I just went into it. Beat's cool, beat's okay, very sort of Danger Mousey beat, you know. It's more dirty than a lot of his stuff. I usually see Danger Mouse as pretty clean, and I don't know, it might just be because of the Gnarls Barkley stuff. And then A$AP Rocky comes in, and I'm like, okay, this is the feature. Okay, he's doing good. A$AP Rocky's going insane. And then LP and Killer Mike pop out of gosh darn nowhere. Simulation Swarm by Big Thief. So this is from Big Thief's newest album this year that I'll hopefully talk about. Every song on this album has this kind of folky, rustic, you know, country-y kind of vibe to it, except Simulation Swarm. This song is everybody in the band's doing their own thing. It's not really very electric. It has a bunch of cool guitar. It has like a fretless bass. The best thing about this song, and what makes it one of the best songs to come from this year so far, is this awesome little riff guitar solo thing in a Daft Punk song where there'll be one of those like Daft Punk breakdowns and everything's out of place, but it all just fits together and like works. That's what this guitar solo sounds like. It's so cool. Here's a clip of me playing it because it's in a different tuning. Those are 5 songs you should give a shot and see if you like them. There you go.
Hi, so would you like to introduce yourself and your dog?
Sure. Hi, everybody. I'm Miss Morehouse, Pam, and this is my dog, O'Malley. Oh, come on. Oh, come here, buddy. Come here. This is my dog, O'Malley. He is from Turks and Caicos. So that is an island at the bottom of the Bahama chain near Cuba. Hey, O'Malley, come here. Come on. Sit. And we brought him home from vacation on in April of 2021. We rescued him from the island, and he's now a therapy dog here at Monument.
And how would you say he's impacted students since he's been here?
I see broad smiles on faces when they see O'Malley coming, when they see him coming down the hallway. And I think that most students really like having him in the building and are comforted by him.
And are there any fun facts you would like us to know about him?
Any fun facts? He likes to chew couches. That's a fun fact. Come, buddy. Here you go.
Project Connection is finally starting up on the 26th of September, and there are a variety of activities to take part in, so contact Mr. Kelly for any information. And now, we head over to Hyatt with 2-minute summary.
Hello everyone, it's me, Hyatt, and that means it's time for 2-minute explanations. Today we're going to be explaining gravity. Ever wondered how gravity works? Well, here's a pretty simple explanation.
Wow, that was a crazy dream. Well, I am getting pretty tired, so... I think I'm gonna head to sleep.
Hey you, did you just yawn? Well, it's actually a pretty interesting phenomenon. Hi everyone, it's me, Hyatt, in the Psychology 1 classroom to talk about the theory about chain yawning. It's actually pretty cool, and I had a lot of fun researching this one. Now, there's a lot of theories as to why chain yawning happens, and science hasn't really settled on it, which I think is weird because something as simple as yawning and then seeing another person yawn and you yawn shouldn't be as complex as it actually is, but it's been a pretty big topic of debate in the scientific community. So I'm here in the Psychology 1 classroom to talk about that. And although scientists haven't really figured out why chain yawning happens, there's a couple theories that I think are pretty interesting. There's a pretty interesting theory that I think has a lot of merit called the monkey see, monkey do principle. That's not actually what it's called, I just think it's funny to call it that. Basically, if you've ever seen the study where one person turns around in an elevator to face the wall, eventually everyone in the elevator will turn around to face the wall. So naturally, that's what people might assume goes on when chain yawning occurs. If one person yawns, then somebody else's brain might see that person yawning and go, oh, I need that to survive, obviously, because that other person's doing it. So you yawn. And then everyone else's brain might go, oh, that person's yawning, I gotta yawn. It's pretty cool.
The Student Advisory Board is open to new members. This is an amazing opportunity to meet new people and to have an influence on our school. Always remember, your voice matters. Last but not least, we have Emma, who will give us a weekly weather forecast as well as the MMRHS lunch menu.
Thanks, Emma, for rounding off the night. Natalie will be back next week with another destination, and we will also have a new segment. But sadly, this brings us to the end of this week's edition. Thank you for joining us this evening, and we'll be back next week, same time, same channel. This has been your host,
Samantha
and Chris.
Have a good night, everyone.